Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a fabulous day. I was going to post this on my business page, Shelly Jo Hypno Aminos, and for some reason, the little button to do the live on my Facebook page is gone. It's missing. It's disappeared. Same thing that happened last week. And if somebody knows why, please message me. Let me know, where did my live button go on my Facebook Live. I'm going to talk today about sleep. It's morning. We're all waking up. Woohoo! Hope you guys had a great night's sleep. If not, I'm going to give you some ideas and tips that might help make it so that you can sleep better. Guys, I am Shelly Jo Wallstrom, the amino acid lady and hypnotherapist, and I work with amino acid therapy. I work with amino acids. Just like I've been saying before, that in your brain you've got 4 neurotransmitters: dopamine, serotonin, GABA, and endorphins. Hey Betty, good to see you, girl. Well, these are your happy, calm, feel-good chemicals. They're also your positive mind and your positive sleep. When you struggle to sleep, there could be a really good reason for it. It could be that your serotonin is low. What is serotonin? Well, serotonin is the neurotransmitter that is in charge of your positive mind. It is the one that keeps you feeling flexible. It helps you feel more confident. It gives you an overall feeling like, oh, hey, this is good. Life is good, right? I know, sorry, my nose itches. Serotonin follows the light. So when you wake up in the morning, most people, that's when your serotonin is up and get you going. Challenge is as the light goes away, so does a lot of times people whose serotonin, they don't have enough to keep them going through the whole day, has become depleted. When that happens, it can cause symptoms of anxiety, worry, depression, phobias, perfectionism, OCD. Those kind of things can happen because people's serotonin has become low. This is my disclaimer. Hey, Marcia, my disclaimer is, I'm not a doctor, I don't prescribe, and I don't diagnose. Hi, Val. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining me. Anyway, when your serotonin is low, so this is how it works. Serotonin converts to melatonin. Melatonin is what lets you sleep. When you don't have enough serotonin, you also don't have enough melatonin to keep you asleep. So a lot of people will turn to melatonin to help them. The challenge might be is that it could be that you need to feed your brain something else. You need to feed it an amino acid called, well, there's 5-HTP and there's L-Tryptophan. Both of those things feed your serotonin. And by feeding your brain what it actually needs, it's going to help boost your serotonin levels. By boosting your serotonin levels, it'll also help it so that you have the serotonin to convert to melatonin at nighttime. Now, you can get 5-HTP and tryptophan through food. Now, 5-HTP is a non-essential amino acid, meaning that your body creates 5-HTP. Tryptophan is an essential amino acid. It means you need it. Your body needs it, but your body doesn't make it. So the only way you can get tryptophan is through your foods. You can get it through protein, poultry, like turkey, shrimp, eggs, elk, crab. Those are the kind of things that are really, really strong in tryptophan. Or you can get it from supplements. Now, both of them are important. I give them both to my clients. I usually give 5-HTP to somebody in the daytime. And then I give tryptophan at night because tryptophan, for most people, is a little bit more sedating. So it helps you sleep. But they are interchangeable. And they can be whatever. You can mix them. You can match them, whatever that word is. But usually the 5-HTP seems to work better for people in the daytime. They wake up. Most people who struggle with anxiety, worry, depression, it doesn't usually start. It's usually afternoon and evening, like I said before, because as your serotonin starts to drop in the afternoon and evening, that's when those symptoms seem to get worse. Also, one of the cravings of low serotonin is afternoon and evening cravings. Okay, so if you find yourself, 3, 4, 5 o'clock, really craving sugars or starches, alcohol, could be marijuana, any of those things that kind of just all of a sudden come nighttime, you're craving that. It's not like, oh, I just think I'll have some, but I'm going to crave it. I'm craving it. That is a symptom that your serotonin is low. Some of the symptoms for nighttime that it could be a serotonin issue or a melatonin issue that the tryptophan would help would be if you have a hard time going to sleep at night, if you can get to sleep but then you have a hard time staying asleep, and if the reason you're having a hard time sleeping is because you've got those ruminating thoughts, meaning you just can't turn your mind off. You can't stop your mind from running around with all these thoughts, that mind chatter. Okay, then that is a sign that, hey, you know what? I could use some tryptophan at nighttime. Also, the cool thing about tryptophan is that it's going to help with your memory. It can help with your memory because people whose tryptophan or their serotonin is low may have some memory fog. Another thing that I learned is that by increasing your serotonin, it can also function as an appetite suppressant. Now, those are some insight that I took off the internet, so I'm not making it up. Okay, I'm not like, oh my gosh, right? But anyway, so those are some great things that the 5-HTP and the tryptophan to do. I have a really cool story. I have a friend of mine who had a son that was out on a mission, and he finally said to his mom, Mom, I haven't slept for a long time, and he was really, really struggling. So she's like, what can I do? So we sent him some tryptophan, and the very first night, he slept better than he had in a long time, which made me really excited because I could help him. I don't remember where it was at the time, but I thought that was really cool. What was really cool is I also had another mom who called me, and her daughter was on a mission. And she said, my daughter's struggling. My daughter's struggling with anxiety and worry and depression, all this stuff. Because I think what happens, I don't know, but you get these young teenagers who have really never left home, and then they get out into the world. A lot of times they're out on missions, and they start to struggle. And so I was able to actually get her on some of the amino acids, and it helped. And it was funny because I'm like, well, can you call her? Can you talk to her? And she's like, you know what? You can actually call her. And I'm like, why can I call her? And she's like, because you are somebody that can help her. And it was really, really humbling to me that I was able to have a conversation with this cute little missionary while she was out on her mission, and talk to her a couple times throughout the week, get her to where she was able to function better. It was pretty awesome. Okay, so I just want to share those stories with you. But what are amino acids? Right, guys? So amino acids are, just like I said before, they are the building blocks of protein. You either get them from your body, either creates them, or you get them from an outside source. So the really cool thing is it's not like you're actually feeding your body something that it already knows what to do with, because it's a natural thing that your body actually needs or produces. So you're not giving them some weird chemical thing. I really like, I have my own amino acid line. This is called L-Tryptophan. And it's called Positive Sleep. Yeah, that's me. Shelly Jo Hypno Aminos. That's me. But Positive Sleep, its job is to help with your positive mood, restful sleep, and relaxation. The other one is Positive Mind. This is 5-HTP. And it does the same thing. It's just not as normally as sedating. So by taking tryptophan about an hour before bed, and you can work with the dosages to see what works best for you. But by taking it a little bit before bed, then it'll have some time to start to convert to melatonin. The one thing I understand that a lot of people take melatonin, and some people need it, but when you start taking too much melatonin, what it does is it slows the process of your own melatonin creation. So my recommendation is always to start with the tryptophan and take that. And if the tryptophan in and of itself is not enough to keep you asleep, I would say, you know what, take a little tiny bit of melatonin, because melatonin and tryptophan work really, really well together. But it's just a very small amount of melatonin. And you can take it, like let's say you get yourself to fall asleep and then you wake up in the middle of the night, you can also take some tryptophan then. The one thing you don't want to do is take tryptophan with protein, because it'll attach to that protein and then it digests and it doesn't work as well. But by taking those, it's going to help increase your sleep. It's amazing. It's awesome. The other thing that I do for sleep is GABA Chill. And GABA Chill helps you with that uptight, overstressed, can't come down, like not your stomach feeling. It's that physical feeling that I can't relax. So by taking this before bed also, it just allows your body to physically relax and makes it so you sleep better. I hope this answers some of your questions, guys. If it did, if you have more, contact me, message me. I am going to have a sale on the L-Tryptophan until Saturday. You can buy a bottle for, it's $21.99 a bottle. There's 120 capsules in them. They're all vegan, non-GMO, gluten-free, and they're all natural. They're created out of America for it. But there's 120 in here. And like I said, they're $21.99 a bottle. If you use the code, my website is hypnoaminos.com. Use the code FBSleep, so Facebook Sleep, and you can get 50% off. So you can buy one, get one half off. It's pretty cool. All right, guys. In the meantime, keep smiling. It is Mental Health Month. I didn't know if you knew that. I also have a private Facebook group that I get on more often that is called From Crazy to Calm, Easy Natural Ways to Boost Mental Health. So join me over there. Come see me. Get some more information on how to boost your mental health naturally. In the meantime, guys, I hope you have a fabulous day. The sun's up. The sky's awake. It's time to go play. Keep smiling. Love you. Bye.